That might help a little bit. Yes, I considered uploading like a background image, but I liked the horizontal stripes because that way it's at least somewhat legible, even if it's not perfect. And the nice thing is the default colors for this is red and green, so it's like, it's asking to be Christmas, right? Glad you enjoy it. But let's see, is everything... Not like I'm gonna split anyway. Fair. I could have just had a picture of a candy cane in the corner and it would have been just the same. Yeah, these are the mods. This one includes a couple others which just change like the ground and ice and stuff. So there's no like actual overhaul mods. It's just texture stuff, which is unfortunate for one thing because you know that landing strip? I use the landing strip as a reference point, and not having it is gonna be rough. But yeah, we're gonna have to go. We're just gonna have. Oh gosh, wow, muscle memory is pretty strong. I guess I'll be able to figure stuff out. I think. Um, that looks decent. Gosh, these resources are confusing, but muscle memory helps a lot. Hello, Makeji. Ooh, cinnamon, interesting. Very interesting. Uh, that was an experience. Okay, wait, I don't know if this one. I don't actually know what science packs this will have. Because I think both the mods that I have changed them. Changed them to gifts. So we'll see which colors they are. Okay, these rocks are actually incredibly good. Which... they're also going to be different than what I'm used to, I think. Because I'm pretty sure mods affect the RNG. Because I've noticed when I play with Playtime mod on, I get different rolls. But I could just be crazy. Just the slight checker change is super confusing, especially right now. Um, uh, I'll figure it out. There we go. Okay, that's a good start. Good start. The icons are really nice. The words are different, and that confuses me too. Turn alt mode off. I guess I don't need it. Is it that ugly? Ooh, okay, these are insane rolls. Why couldn't this be a real run? Okay, they will stay on then. Because otherwise I won't know what I'm crafting. I need to know if I'm making sugar cubes or not. Okay, so far so good. That part looks a bit weird. I'm realizing now, and I should have known this ahead of time. Not alt mode, decoratives are a very, very key part of like me knowing things are in the right spot. And like, I know some of them are really obvious, like the landing strip, of course. I knew that would be... I knew that one would be different. But even simple things like placing the miner on coal. It's just different enough to feel like I placed it in the wrong spot here. Because I don't have that confirmation of just a small patch of grass, I guess. So this'll be fun. Let's see if my base is gonna be off by one. Would be exciting. Okay, so far so good. I have 41 peppermints. That is not coal. Come on, mod. I believed in you, and you failed me. It did not change the texture, or it didn't change the name of coal, but it changed the name of stone, which is a bit weird that it would do one and not the other. Oh, look at those electric poles, though. This is so great. I haven't really looked too much at this. What the heck is that? What is green candy? I guess we'll find out. I have no idea at the moment. Oh yeah, right. The water is also ice. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I was thinking.
Beef taco.
Like coal already works, so I figured that's why they kept it the same. Maybe one of the mods changed it and one of them didn't. I don't know. Yo, Hilarious, thanks so much for the resub. Welcome, welcome. Or enjoy the continued use of the taco everyday emote. It's a classic. What did I make? Okay. My crafting queue is just very weird. Oh, green candy is green circuits. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, okay, that tracks. Taco time, taco team. Yes. Fish tacos, beef tacos, all the tacos. Okay, only those two tacos, but, you know. I didn't want to make multiple two jingles was enough for now. I might make more. I really do want more taco jingles. But I only really have 3. And a couple variations of those. The gingerbread gears are pretty sick. Those ones also just look like gears, so they're pretty easy to tell. Iron doesn't really look like a sugar cube, so that one's that one's confusing. Okay. But it works, does the job. Interesting. Interesting. I have an extra furnace. I have no idea why. Were my rock rolls that good? Actually, yeah, that's the only explanation. Apparently my rock rolls were so insane that I overcrafted. Why couldn't this be a real run? Come on. These are some of the best rolls I've ever had. Hey, even in a not official Christmas run, you gotta do the pre-zoom. It's like 5 hours of time save right there. I really like the power poles. What a festive everyone's favorite miner. Yes, exactly. 'Tis the season to have direct fed coal or miner gains. It's very fitting this time of year. It's the only way to get enough to fill someone's stocking. Okay. That's good. We're good. So I know building icons are not changed at all, but My crafting queue just looks so wrong that it feels like they are. But I know it's just the intermediates for them that are different. This is trippier than I thought it would be. For sure. Very manageable, just slightly confusing. Okay, yeah, there's definitely mods with conflicting science packs right now, which I did not realize. Red like sand. Okay, so a different shade of red. I can do that. I can't submit this one anyway. I can afford to lose a couple seconds, right? I feel like it needs to be brighter. Well, they don't call me anti-fast as fuck as nothing, right? For nothing, right? Oh gosh, this science pack thing is very confusing. I have made a mistake. Someone didn't check to see if the mods conflicted in any way. I mean, it's not breaking anything, but the icons for researching and the icons for actually making the science packs, they're different. Okay, something's not right there. Just go entirely off of muscle memory, and then everything will be fine. Unexpected blindfolded run. What could go wrong? Hey, Empty Null, thanks for the luck. This one isn't official by any means, but I mean, I will treat it like a real run. I definitely appreciate the luck. My internet cannot support a higher resolution. Unfortunately. I do record at a high resolution, so this one will probably go on YouTube, and it will be at 1080p with like 5 or 6 times the bitrate. But I'm not able to stream at that, unfortunately. My upload speed for streaming has to be below 2000. I stream at like 1800. These are really pretty. I love the candy. This is fun. It's so festive. And only mildly confusing. That's fine. Nice. I'm jealous, actually. I miss XP. It was great. Yeah, that's why I'm not too worried. I watch usually when I watch streams, I also watch them in 480 or sometimes 720. Just so it's like a little bit more stable. And I usually have a small window anyway. But yes, there are candy canes. Unfortunately, we will not be seeing any Christmas trees, just the festive snowy trees. I might research them at the end, but the Christmas trees are medium powerables, which we don't use in any percent. For me, it largely depends on how large the screen is. In a lot of situations, they definitely look pretty similar. On my main monitor, 720 looks pretty bad. On my TV, I cannot tell the difference. My TV is very small for today's standards. That was confusing. Somehow that was the most confusing part of the run. So I check, when I do that section, I check to see how many circuits I have before I queue up all of the inserters. So that way I know if I can actually queue them all up. But I had to like sit there for a bit and try to remember what green circuits were to make sure I didn't handcraft too many. Yeah, this probably also is just a very, this is a very bright mod. That definitely doesn't help at low resolution or low bit rate. Blurry and bright is not the best combo. But it looks bad for me too. Okay. Ooh, nice. Christmas songs. I'm too paranoid to play music with like copyright stuff because well, it's not so much paranoia as in I don't want to separate the audio tracks because I would have to download Voiceometer for that. And that's a lot of work. Because otherwise Twitch will like mute your entire stream if I make it like a VOD. Whoa, this is really bad. Okay. That's fine. But I am very behind. I blame the candy. Because execution-wise, this is actually pretty good. I'll get used to it eventually. Yes. Long inserter is 50% faster than a normal inserter, which is why a lot of times we'll use it. Because for the most part, long inserters on a gray assembler are fast enough to make it work full speed. Yellow inserters, usually the assembler works at like 83% speed. But most of those get upgraded later. You blame Halloween candy for the current state of your eyes? That seems fair. I don't know how, but I'll support you on this. Oh, of your ass. That makes more sense. Not eyes. Okay, yeah, sugar would do that. Okay. Yes, I see it now. Oh no! Wait. Um, that looks weird. Oh, whatever. I think it's in the right spot. That's one of those things where, like, the texture differences make it seem wrong. But I think it's right. We'll find out in 10 minutes if my base is off by 1. Okie dokie, have a nice look. Oh, that's so pretty. This is fun. There are surprisingly few mods that add Christmas stuff. I wanted like an entire texture overhaul, which would be very confusing, but they didn't have anything other than like a few grass patches and a couple textures. Still fun though. I had to do something to make up for yesterday's run completely dying. Not because I messed it up, but because I lost power. It was actually a bit unfortunate because it was potential world record pace. Not a huge one. Also steel. We have a new texture. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Nougat maybe? Hard to say. Once I get some steel, I'll be able to just read it. Oh, that was flawless. Flawless pole dance right there. Yeah, this is actually, execution-wise, this is insanely clean. Good filled with the Christmas spirit, I guess. Santa's making my execution better. Okay, I didn't need to grab that. Oof. The science intermediates are, I'm gonna say, very ugly. They're just like 2 shades of brown. Okay, I think my base is in the right spot. Although I did break Smart Belt somehow. Happens. Okay, so far so good. I really hope, I think I'm going to be red science limited. I've been trying something new recently where I place the second log inserter a little bit later. Which isn't a huge change, but it's going to take a bit to make it, you know, muscle memory. And I don't know what the side effect is if I forget to place it on time. I think what it does is it starves red science, but not by a huge amount, so it should be fine. Definitely something I want to avoid though, because it could be really bad. This is pretty clean. I'll probably be like 5 or 10 seconds red if I can build the power plant well. Otherwise, hard to say. But definitely okay for a cold run where I'm confused mildly whenever queuing things up. Oh gosh, I forgot about the ice. Right, so water is also replaced with ice. Turns out that these mods change where something good? I don't know. I feel like something's different, but I don't know what. I think I just placed these in the wrong spot. That's okay. That might be a user error then. I think I placed the coal drills in a weird spot. Which actually, okay, no more 5 seconds red. 15 seconds red though? Possible? Nope. Well, okay. If only the splits were actually red though. I had to just make them black. Actually, I think I just removed them entirely. Because they didn't look good with this color palette. This is what I expected. I was on pace for like 15 seconds red, but then turns out I messed up my coal lane. Also, caramel praline. That is what... That's an interesting choice. Steel is caramel praline. I would never have guessed that. Like, what even is that? Yeah, let's go with that. I am intentionally getting red splits for Christmas. It's for the season, you know? You gotta. Even though green splits would also be in the season. It's all part of my Santa cosplay. It has to be red. Okay, that was weird. That's actually going to be problematic, but there's nothing I can do about that. I think I have enough inserters, so we're good. Really? Okay, something is off. The research can idle because I'm science pack limited. It's totally okay. Okay. We're good. So basically what happened was I pressed control too early when I was initially picking stuff up from the chests. So I didn't get all of the belts and the inserters that I needed, so I had to do a second grab. Because one thing that's a bit weird about Factorio runs or controls is that like if you bump control, it's gonna stop some of the hotkeys, which is understandable. Like it's gonna interrupt the grabbing hotkey. But it means you have to be extremely deliberate when it comes to grabbing from chests. Yes, they're very fun. They definitely don't look at the fact that I have conflicting mods that... Why the heck did I get an achievement? Oh, because mods, right. Okay, I forgot to upgrade something, I think. That's fine. But yes, definitely don't look at the fact that the science packs are different. Unfortunately, there are no biters. This is just an 80% run. There are mods that give the biters hats, though, which are pretty cool. I did consider doing default settings. Just so we could see some biters, but then I realized I'm not good at default settings, so that would be a unpleasant Christmas run. This is very normal Factorio. This is what the game has always looked like. It's also going to be my worst blue science split in a long time. But that's not important. The main things are the same, you know? It's really just intermediates, so if I have to, like, queue up stuff, I need to pause really hard and, like, think about it. But, you know, oh gosh. I use a texture reference point there. That's rough. But yeah, the intermediate situation is rough. I definitely lost like 15 seconds in the beginning because I couldn't figure out what green circuits were. Oh, don't worry. It's not world record pace. It is... That is... not something to worry about. You still believe? Well, I'm glad you believe. I don't know if I do. But I'll believe for the Christmas spirit. Wait, was that a gingerbread? What are gingerbread? Oh my gosh, stone bricks are gingerbread. That's amazing. That makes sense. This isn't disturbing. This is how Factorio is meant to be played. This is 100% Factorio vanilla experience. Can't believe you don't recognize this. You run Factorio every day. I'm not on second place pace right now, I don't think. Because I screwed up my intermediates at mixed. Third, probably. I can still be third. And it's technically not impossible to beat second place, but it's a lot harder than it should be. Ooh, alcohol. I don't think that's what that is, but it's what it looks like. Good old Jack Daniels. I think it's supposed to be cola or something, but it 100% just looks like booze. Could be eggnog too. Something in oil chain is supposed to be cola, because I did briefly read the mod descriptions. Okay, so hear me out. What if the landing strip is still there in some way? I did look at it, and I think there's something I can use. But we'll see. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. New reference point. We have to build it from the top like a normal person. It's a bit disappointing, but it'll work. It's a bit sad. Oh, there it is. This could have worked. Okay, apparently there is something I can use as a reference point. Please be red circuits. I'm not actually sure. Red candy. Do you think that's red circuits? It probably is, right? It sounds like a very red circuit sort of thing. It felt like it was in the right spot. Okay, I'm just gonna run up. It is Jack Daniels! Oh my gosh, there's booze. This is great. Okay. What is sulfur? Lemons, I guess. Okay. Interesting choice. This is like 38-minute blue science pace, which is not amazing, but to be fair, I am slightly confused and losing a non-insignificant amount of time not understanding what I'm building. But it's still, it's okay. I will not be streaming tomorrow, no. It's crazy how important muscle memory is, like, in actually helping, though. Like, I just am like, oh yeah, this is where blue science is. This is an engine. Okay. Not bad. Considering this is like a very cold start, I'm okay with this. It's very red, but like, it's fine. It's Christmas red. Oh crap, which ones which ones are circuits? Okay. It's so confusing. Well, I'm saying if I did default settings. Biters could have had hats. That's the only reason it should have been default. So the biters can get hats. Okay, this is actually very confusing. They're just not gonna have to be fed, I guess. Which is gonna lose me a lot of resources, but I can't figure out what I have in my inventory to do compression. I didn't install that one, but they do have one. Sugar? Energy drink? Oh yes. My favorite part of Christmas. The energy drink. How did they know? Okay. I've got this. Chest explosion, yes. It was very chest explodey. Which I should not be surprised when I didn't know what would come out when I canceled certain things. Should have been prepared. Ooh, speed modules. Those are adorable. I love it. They're ornaments. they're blue ornaments. That's amazing. Uh-oh. Why does this look so wrong? I can do this. There we go. The strats. So I did... It doesn't help that I technically do have two... slightly conflicting mods that change things more than they should. So that makes it a bit more difficult to tell what things are. Even though it shouldn't. That'll be fine. But like the science packs have conflicting recipes, which is my bad. Obviously, who else could I blame? Wasn't something I was anticipating though. That's fine. Okay, I use a bush as a reference point here, so this is not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to count like a normal person. Okay. Yeah, the oil one is confusing. Because they just like replaced it with the picture of a bottle, basically. This is really reminding me how much time you lose to inventory management. Okay, I think that's right. Angel figurine? Oh gosh, what are bots gonna be? Okay, that's fine. 1, 2. Oh, that's too many. Okay. But yeah, this is reminding me how, wait, is this right? Only a minute. It's not actually that bad. Yeah, it's good enough. Aw, bots are not changed. Really? That's what I'm short on. Okay. Yeah, you know you're a bit red when you don't actually have time to set things up like this ahead of time, though. Fortunately, most of the time has been lost during this like to blue science portion. I got most of my base up in the same time, so that's good. Because that's what really matters. And apparently putting this on a hotbar also is important. Okay, that's good. I'll need to like take a closer look at the recipes later. Because a lot of them I haven't been able to like examine. I've just kind of been like, oh, this is the right spot in my inventory. This has to be the recipe I need. I also need to give another 50 circuits to bots before I head down to mixed. Because I didn't have enough on me. Kind of missed. Okay, that'll be fine. That's good. I need another floor view. Will those finish in time? Not really. So I'm just gonna cancel them. Is this enough? Yes, it is. That definitely will not work. Okay, I have to do it here then. What am I supposed to do with all these cinnamon strips? I don't need them. 1, 2, 3. If anyone's wondering, cinnamon strips are wires. I think that should work. Let's see, get you. Why are you not working? What are you? Are you not, are those not power poles? Okay, apparently those are not power poles. That's fine. Now I know. I accidentally crafted, or tried to craft sticks, I think. Not power poles. A bit unfortunate. Not the end of the world, though. I can probably actually make do with less spots. Now the moment of truth. Do I know what mix looks like? At all? We'll see. Or do I just, like, have a bunch of patches of grass memorized? I really do not know. Map blueprinting maybe is not the best idea right now, but I'm gonna do it because it seems fun. What are you missing? Oh, they're still missing these. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. This will go great, right? There's nothing that can possibly go wrong cutting mixed. Okay, gotta make some Jack Daniels, which is apparently just refined cola. Good to know. So if anyone wants to brew some yourself, apparently whiskey is just Coke. Why does this look weird? Okay. I use a surprising amount of patches of grass as like confirmation. And I'm realizing this more and more as this run goes on. Like a lot of patches of grass. This is the only way to confirm that my entire base is not off. Huh, there's an extra power pole there. Interesting. Okay, that's good. I think the run is okay. Obviously it's not green, but it's not bad. The important things were running and buffering, which make a much larger effect on the final time than getting to mix faster. Okay, base is not off by 1, so that's good to know. That's always my biggest fear when anything feels off. It's not until this point where I know things are correct. Which is terrifyingly late in the run for that, but this is the only point where you can actually know for sure. With my reference points, at least. Okay, I didn't bring coal, but don't think that'll make a huge difference because I have extra resources. Normally I bring coal over during real runs. Or during clean runs, I need to bring coal over because it starts mixed build slightly faster. But it only really matters if I don't have that many undergrounds or regular belt brought over. In a situation like this, I don't think it will matter at all. I'm really hoping for 3rd place at least, but I don't know. I was really late to mixed. With all the chest explosions I had. But hey, at least there's like easy access to candy for everyone now because of those. I need to copy this again. Okay, that's better. See, okay, pipe is unchanged, steam engines are unchanged. Could you imagine if like every recipe was different though? Gosh, this would be this would be rough to do fast at least. I don't know if muscle memory could take over if everything looked different. The only saving grace I have is that buildings are basically the same, except for power poles. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't actually matter. Oil is actually not super critical when it comes to mix starting on time. It's really just iron and copper that need to start fast. Oil builds so fast because it's just two entities. I know. I want to do the Mega Mall, but it only will help if I make a lot of other changes too. And I need to figure out what would actually like help. Like I'm not entirely, I'll have to basically watch and thoroughly examine a replay. Because at the moment, Mega Mall will do nothing. I can make changes to make it do something, but it's more complicated than just doing a Mega Mall. Which is unfortunate because it would be really cool. Copper is so pretty. Wait. I'm sorry, did they use green candy as raw copper and green circuits? Have I been feeding green candy or green circuits to everything? Oh, that is so confusing. Why would the mod maker do this? I'm like pretty sure that I've been feeding the right things, but there's actually no confidence anymore. Great. Really just gotta hope that most of my base is working, I guess. There's nothing more I could do. That is an unfortunate discovery. Also, rip anyone who's colorblind. Muscle memory doesn't help with inventory navigation, though. Okay. Oh, I didn't copy it. Okay. Thanks. That's the easy fix. Keep it on my inventory and it's fine. Hi, Zubadoo. Oh, come on, Zasper. You know that will never happen. It's going to be forgotten every single run, and I'm going to lose like 5 minutes. That's how it goes. You know how it is. It's not ideal, but there's no other way. Here? I think that's right. Those need another 50 green candy. I need some prod mods. Yes, nobody has ever forgotten to repaste anything in their life. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. Oh, I guess it's not that tricky. I couldn't think of what mystery ingredients are needed for oil whenever everything looks wrong. But we're good. It's not too bad. Take this. Take this. Gotta grab everything I need, I guess. Might as well just head down fast. It'll be okay. Is it? Okay. I've never placed the chest in that spot, apparently. Oh, yeah, I usually place them in a different order. Good catch. Okay, mix is actually kind of working now, which is good. I don't know what any of those things are, so I'm just gonna ignore them. Okay, we're good, I think. We're gonna have 25 extra bots today. That'll have to do. They're missing undergrounds. Ah, that would do it. Okay, that's bad. Nope, that does not work. Okay. Thought I was gonna downgrade it and then upgrade it. Didn't work though. Okay, that should be fine. It's the least of my worries. I don't know if this is right. That's fine. I produce extra. I can't tell. If I'm being honest, I can't tell if anything's mixed. Oh god, which one's out? Which ones were blue chips? Okay, I couldn't remember which ones were good or not. They look fine. Okay, I'm just hoping for sub 90 at this point. Oh, this is risky, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, now for the very normal thing to do. Actually, this part is right. Yeah, I think copper is correct. It just looks weird because everything looks weird. We're good. I'm gonna have to handcraft some undergrounds though, which is fine. Because, I mean, I have so many. Okay. Something's weird in my research queue. Don't actually know what though. Do I have lemon juice? Okay, I do. I do have lemonade. We're good. Everything is okay. Also nice. Very good. They look sweet. Those aren't actually done yet. Those will get used. Yeah, they're good there. Do I really need to do this? Probably not this time, but I'm going to anyway because, I mean, there's not really anything wrong or anything that can go wrong there. Right? Huh. Okay. Don't have enough belt to build this many. Interesting. Okay, final mixed. For now. I'm fairly sure those are prod modules. I can't say any more confidence than that though, which is unfortunate. But like, I think ornaments are modules. Oh gosh, there we go. Everything looked just so mildly different. I wonder if it would be easier if everything was changed, because then I would feel like I have an excuse. But when everything's just mildly changed, it's like just the right amount of wonky. Okay, something here isn't upgraded, but that's fine. I knew that. I was just hoping it was going to be one tile lower. But that's okay. There we go. Huh. The contrast here is not great. Yeah, there is. I just wasn't fast enough, so I didn't worry about it in the main lane. I copied it, but I upgraded, so it should be good. But yeah, I did notice it, thank you. It might be worth upgrading it in the main lane, but I doubt I'm going to be steel limited. Hard to say. Whew. I was not crafting any belt this whole time. Okay. Boilers, that's fine. I don't actually need power. Okay, that's fine. Or sorry, I need power, but technically isn't needed until all the steel is up. I just have to start building most of the power plant early. Otherwise, I don't get the power in time. Like a very weird timing for that. Thought it would be a little better than that. That's fine though. Wait. Is that stone? Or is... Which one's stone? Why did they have so many green candy? Why did they do this to me? Okay, those are good. It means we can paste the rest of it. It's ginger, thanks. It looks a lot different on the ground than it does in my inventory. That's for sure. I would definitely describe it as blue. How did I lose 5 minutes? Or sorry, 3 minutes. Was it just from chest explosions? I honestly think it's mostly from chest explosions. But that's okay. Because that's not at all 5 minutes on like final time. So we're good. They did, but this isn't an idling issue. So that answer doesn't really explain it. Convert some to speeds now. Yeah, never mind. Working out items then is the reason then, I guess. That's understandable then. How do... Okay, that should work. I don't normally do it then, but I can't really paste purple science and it doesn't matter too much. Okay, that should be good. I just moved it. It doesn't actually matter at all. So I decided to try a different spot, see how I liked it. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, that one doesn't matter as long as I notice. So thanks for calling it out. I did not notice. That's fine. Prod mods don't matter at this point, fortunately. Okay, that looks good. They're not actually done. That is very surprising. But yeah, one prod mod in a lab only makes a difference on record pace. Because all it really does is make it that your blue science goes slightly farther. I don't have... Okay. This isn't ideal. But bots don't have anything better to do. But I don't have enough splitters. I don't have enough splitters at the moment. And bots have plenty of time. Okay. Do you think it actually matters though? Because it doesn't. It only is a pain if bots have work to do. This is the point in the run where bots stop working. You know? I'm not sure what you mean by that, to be honest. I don't know what makes it a pain if it doesn't matter. Hey, what do they need now? Okay, that looks good. Oh, that's true. I'm being mean to the poor bots on Christmas. They don't deserve this. Not today, at least. Usually they do, but not today. Okay, we have purple science finally. Yeah, this can still be sub 90. In theory. I'll have to speed mod green science. Actually, no, I won't. Okay, that's good. Is blue science going to be limiting? I don't think so. Oh my god, what am I looking for? This is... Hold on, I have to think for a bit. What do engines look like? Candles? Really? Okay. Yes, just like the Amazon delivery service. They should be working harder at Christmas time. There is no break. I am ruthless. We do not have a good working environment here, but that's okay because they're robots. Cinnamon is copper. Okay, that's good. I don't normally have to run on this belt, but I'm going to this time to make sure these finish in time. Okay, that's good. Decider combinators are fortunately unchanged. Okay. Got to get the caramel praline, of course. Very essential for Christmas. Everybody knows what that is. Okay, these are done. Awesome. Okay. Really? I didn't actually copy it? Okay, we're good. Prods are almost done, which means very harsh limitation here. And I'll just have to hand feed them some prods, but that's okay. Because that doesn't actually lose much time. It just makes it very default settings-esque. Why am I doing this? It kind of matters. The labs are just teleporting machines, sending the gifts to the other children of the world. Is that how he does it so fast? That makes so much sense. He just teleports the presents. That's way more sense than like actually, you know, flying really fast. Yeah, I like that theory. Sorry, I got distracted. I saw a recipe that looked really interesting. And I need to check it out after the run once I get this placed. Just want to make sure these are working okay. Okay, they are. Awesome. Okay, it's starting to pick up now that now that I'm at the end game and it's just moving resources around, which I can mostly make out. Okay. That should work, right? Yeah. I might have to do, I don't know. Not sure how I'm gonna do RCUs. Is it? God, which one is solid fuel? This isn't helpful. None of them make sense to me. This one? No. I'm so confused. I researched it, right? Juice? Okay. So the thing is, even in a regular run, I can never find the right recipe. So having it be changed is rough. My greatest weakness, my kryptonite, light oil. Oh, actually that's good. It's probably the juice. I believe you. Okay, how am I going to do this? Okay, I just... I really need to set the filter though. Okay, so this isn't great. Do you see now, Zasper? This is this is why I needed to cut the compressor. I forgot I don't make any spare. I could have worked around it, but I wasn't prepared to. Okay. These are probably almost done. Okay, if this is working... Okay, it's definitely the juice. You're good. That's not juice, though. That is Coca-Cola. I don't know how you turn that into juice, but, you know. I don't make the rules. This is not even going to be sub 90, though. Which is unfortunate. I shouldn't be surprised. Basically, I made one mistake that lost me a lot of time, and it just wasn't recoverable. I've made other mistakes, but there's just like... There's one section in the early game which was very, very bad. Which was not super great, but still very fun. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, something definitely went really wrong, which lost me more time than I thought. I think maybe the pump jacks are more important than I let on. I just living strongly in denial. It depends. Sometimes they're okay. It depends when bots place them, I guess, if it's lasting damage or not. Did that work? Yes, it did. Okay. Okay, why is research so slow? This is actually way too slow. What is it limited on? Well, those weren't produced yet, so I'm not sure. Maybe it was just time. Could just be that things went down a bit later than they normally do. What? Interesting. Okay, this is the easiest solution, to be honest. Something's weird here. Something's screwing with my eyes. I can't see. Okay, contrast is apparently a very important thing. Who would have thought that having, you know, good colors would make a difference? This goes to the right. Okay. That should be good. Yeah, I'll finish it because it's Christmas, but this was botched at mixed, basically. Unsurprisingly. When I lost like 3 minutes due to exploding my inventory so many times, that was great. I'm happy with it. Good evening, Jamania. It's like low 130 is going to be the slowest launch I've ever had in like 6 months, so it doesn't feel great. It's an okay time, but it's very bad by my standards. Like, I think the only time it was this slow was when I had no hotbar. Okay, is that 20? No. But that doesn't matter because I have plenty of time to craft it by hand. Okay, so bots are missing power poles. I can give them some, that'll help. A world record for Christmas? That would be really something. For sure. Okay, those will craft eventually. Right? I just realized something. Gathering rocket parts is not going to be great. I don't know what things look like. What's changed? Pipe is the same. Concrete probably looks different if I had to guess. But I don't know how different. But yeah, there's nothing I can actually do. It's really just waiting game at this point. There's nothing I can cut to make things run faster. Do need to make sure I give these prods back, but they're slightly overproduced, so it's not a huge deal either way. They're still waiting on power. Oof, that's a pretty critical one too. Okay. I didn't give them enough power poles. And they were blocked by a furnace. Interesting. Very interesting. Must have accidentally cut the whole assembler, not just the recipe, like I thought I did. No biggie. Not the worst part of this run. Okay, is this a prod 3? No, it's not. Okay, so I'll have to... Uh-huh, yeah, okay. Hear me out. What if I don't finish this one and I do another? Instead. So that's what concrete is, okay. I like the time save of a car, right? That will save hours. Okay, that should be fine. Is this right? Yes. Will they finish in time? Not really, so I have a new idea. What if... Okay, these are good. I'm gonna be limited by rocket part production. So I don't think I need to speed this up, but I'm going to. Cool. New strats. RCUs are finally working, so we're basically just gonna be waiting here for like 4 minutes for RCUs. There's literally nothing to do. Okay. Can I fit a speed mod anywhere, maybe? That might work. We could possibly fit a speed mod in. Maybe. That's might be a pipe dream. It'd be cool though. If we could beacon this. We can kind of put it here, right? Will those fit? That might work. I mean, it's not the best use of beacons, but it is a use of beacons. Research does not need speed anymore. Yeah, that's a use of beacons. Okay. I'm not limited by the number of beacons. I just stopped placing them because I felt like I didn't really need more. Okay, someone help me out here. What does what does steel look like? Okay, I know where steel is. I guess I'm slow enough that I don't actually need it. I was trying to take the steel out of that chest like I do in a normal run. Forgot that. What? Oh, interesting. The one tile that can't go. Didn't know that was possible. Okay, that's good. Okay, we're good. So yeah, I was looking through the storage chest like I normally do in a run. What does a car cost, actually? It costs refined sugar, caramel praline, and a yellow Christmas candle. Okay. Now what does that actually mean? Let's see. Here are some Christmas candles. There we go. Refined sugar. Okay. Wait, which color Christmas candle do I need? Yellow, right? And then... where can I get some refined sugar? There we go. And then some caramel praline. Always a classic for Christmas. I used up 2 of my caramel praline. Really? Okay. That's interesting. I'm beacon. I'm RC limited here, so I'm just kind of having fun. There's nothing I can do to speed it up now. I have the beacons. There's not really a great way to put extra RCUs, so figured I might as well just have some fun with the ending. Okay, RCUs are almost done now, though, so we're good to paste more. Rocket silo is done. Okay, so when using the car, I have to be careful. Wait. Crap, what do prod 3s look like? Okay, I found them. So using the car, I have to be careful not to launch, right? Because every time I've tried this before, I launched the rocket before putting the car in, which was a bit sad. Okay, we're good. I think. Yes, we're good. We got enough parts, which makes sense because I kind of just, you know, waited ages for research. Of course, parts are going to be done. So here, I've never actually done this. Is this what I'm supposed to hover and click instead? Oh, okay. Oh, this is pretty cool. Wait, where does it leave me? Does it just kill me? Christmas run. Yeah, that was let's just ignore the 13 minutes red.